I'm Michael Ptacin, and I'd like to talk to you today about the Woodblock mount from Black Swamp Percussion. Spending most of my playing time in a musical theater pit, I need to be able to position instruments in a setup so that way I can get to them really easily and quickly. It doesn't matter if I'm playing drum set or a percussion setup or some kind of combination of the two. Not only does it allow me easier access, I'm more likely to have a better sound quality because the instrument's right there in front of me where I need it to be. It's not hard, you just need a drill and a screwdriver and a couple other accessories. I'd recommend some painter's tape, blue painter's tape, a measuring tape so that way you can mark the center point on your woodblock. So first thing you'll do is you'll take the guide and you'll attach blue painter's tape to it and you'll position it in the back of your woodblock. Once you have the tape positioned, I would put the woodblock mount on top of the woodblock and make sure that the center marks, the arrows that it gives you to drill, are actually aligned with the center of the mount. On mine, they were maybe slightly off, so I'm going to drill just to the side of the markings. And I've actually just transferred it to the woodblock in this case, but you can still use the guide. The mount calls for drilling a 5/32 inch pilot hole for the screws to go through. To make sure I don't over drill, what I do is I'll just put the screw next to the drill bit. I'll take a little piece of that painter's tape and just kind of mark about the position on the drill bit, only so I don't drill more than I really need to. You're probably not going to accidentally go through the woodblock, but you know, it's just good to be safe and it's fun to watch the little blue tape spin around. Once your holes are drilled, you just have to take the rubber grommets and add them to the hole in the mount. So you just take it, and push it through. Once the grommets are in place, I just take the screw and kind of push it through a little bit. This will help me when I'm aligning them to the woodblock. And then it's really easy to put them at the appropriate holes. You just need a Phillips head, and then you just screw them in. Now, when you go in, you want the grommet to pull in to contact with the woodblock. So if I look, I can see that the grommet has compressed slightly, the screw has pulled it in, but the metal plate is not touching the back of the woodblock. So it still rings and vibrates freely. Now you can put it on the top of any cymbal stand or 3/8 inch knurled post and position it wherever you need to within your particular setup. So I really like this option because, like I said, in musical theater, I want to be able to position the instrument anywhere it's helpful. Likewise, if you think about musical theater setups, they're kind of essentially multi-percussion setups. And so even if you're playing a multi-percussion piece and you want some wood blocks, this is a good option for them to be able to really fit within your setup. If you don't have somewhere where you can sit wood blocks, or maybe you're afraid they're going to move around, if you're playing something particularly loud or fast and maybe they jump around on you, this is a good way to make sure they're secured and stay in one place and still have their full tone and resonance available.